Just the last week, I was suffering from severe throat infection. After that, you get lots of advices from your well-wishers. One of my friends told me to have honey with ginger paste. I was like, dude, are you kidding me? I stay alone, that too away from home. One could barely find a lemon in my fridge. And you're talking about ginger, that too in the paste form. Well, that comes in the list of luxurious items for me now. And I hope every bachelor sitting here like me would agree to this. But in India, giving advices is your birthright. And he told me, why can't you try warm water gargling with salt? I did it, but it was not helping. To be frank, I have also tried his first advice. I went all the way to market and brought a ginger for my fridge. And all this again goes to vain, as the infection was a bit severe. Then what? Finally, thanks to this antibiotic, that I'm able to speak in front of you. Very good morning to fellow Toastmasters, friends and guests. This made me wonder, what would our life be without this antibiotic? One thing for sure, I wouldn't be giving my speech today if it hadn't been for this antibiotic. And this wondered me again. Who invented this and how? Well, the same question was put to Mr. Google, and I came to know it was invented by Sir Alexander Fleming. And how was it invented? It was invented by mistake. Sir Alexander Fleming was trying to find a miracle medicine, which he didn't, until he threw away his experiment and found what he's looking for in discarded petri dish. And that's how invention of antibiotic called penicillin came into existence. So my dear friend, this proves it's not necessary that inventions are made with the thought of inventing something. Rather, inventions can be a byproduct of mistakes, which was evident in this case. And there are many examples. For example, X-ray machine, microwave ovens, sticky note, now believe it or not, even potato chips and chocolate chips were invented by mistake. However, I feel that mistakes are overrated. People think that mistakes are negative. Rather, mistakes are positive and the most effective tool one could use to achieve success. Even the most successful people also make mistakes and learn from it. Let's talk about well-known industrialist Mr. Ratan Tata. He too made a mistake by choosing Cyrus Mistry, CEO of his company. Well, that's not the mistake we are talking about. It's about the most hyped car of India, Tata Nano. He said the Tata Nano was not a mistake. The way its marketing campaign went was wrong. The phrase cheapest car of India was a mistake. According to him, this cheapest car is not the right phrase. But with time, he came to know, no, there should be a correction made in this tagline. We all know the stature of Mr. Ratan Tata. And apart from that, buying a car in India depends on the person's status and how well settled he are. So if a word cheap comes in the tagline, well, that spoiled everything. And with that, Tata Nano ended up being a big failure. But then merely 5 years down the line, company came up with all new version of Tata Nano. And this time tagline was an aspirational car of India and not the cheapest car of India. And today if we see the sales graph of aspirational car of India is doing fantastic as compared to the cheapest car of India. And this small mistake of choosing wrong tagline today becomes a great lesson for all the budding entrepreneurs. And yet, we all are afraid to make mistakes. Why? Because it's a challenge for me and challenge for many of us. Let me talk about my challenge, which happened right here, at the same stage, in front of the similar audience. When I came here to give my first speech, I made a mistake. I did not prepare my speech well. According to me, I did practice it few times and I thought I would do better. But guess what happened? It went really, really bad. And that left me heartbroken. And I started thinking, maybe speech is not my cup of tea and I won't come back to this stage again. But soon I realized what mistake I had made. When while reading a book, I came across this wonderful quote said by Bruce Lee. He said that I'm not afraid of a man who knows 10,000 kicks, but I'm afraid of a man who knows one kick but practices it 10,000 times. And after reading this quote, I have decided to do my speech again. I started practicing in front of mirror among my close friends, and I kept on practicing till the day of my speech at different club. Now guess what happened? To my surprise, every single person walked up to me and said that this was one of the best icebreaker speech they have ever heard. That brought a big smile on my face. And that's how powerful mistakes are. Right from common man to big tycoons. Now we all live and act in a way to prevent mistake. We don't want to come out of our comfort zone or the box in which we are hiding, because the moment we do that, we are bound to make mistake, as I did. Then what? Should we start creeping back in our comfort zone? No. Rather, we should embrace our screw-up, stumble, shortcoming and all the mistakes, because they not only make us uniquely who we are, but also teaches us a powerful lesson. Thank you. Over to you.